welcome to Third Time Sports Podcast. Just a heads up, this show contains adult language, unfiltered opinions, and a whole lot of passion for sports. If you're easily offended, this might not be the spot for you. But if you can't handle the heat, hit the subscribe button. And don't be a dick.
Well. What do we have here? Just three guys, you know what I'm saying, coming to throw the damn towel on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Got my guys in here, man. Y'all know what the hell going on, man. Why we gotta even do all that all the time, man? The Pharaoh, Ace Juice, Captain Great. Come on, man. We in this bitch. And y'all know we back. Y'all definitely know we back with that hot shit. College football heating up. NFL MVP talks is already starting. And we're going to get into who we got, you know what I mean, favorited for the Super Bowl, of course, because it's getting to it. You know what I'm saying? It's getting kind of hectic. Definitely done had some crazy basketball moments, UFC knockouts, boxing talk, and more. I mean, y'all know how we do it over here, man. How we get over here, the disclaimer says it all. So don't be a dick when you come in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful. Be choosy on what you say to one of us, man. We get real passionate. Man, which way y'all want to go now, fellas? Y'all want to start off first? Who want to, you know what I mean? First off,
I want to say to any of the viewers right now, you can hop into the live chat right now and be a part of the show. It costs $0. We want to hear what you have to say as we're going. So if you're listening to what we're saying and you have a different opinion, go ahead and throw it in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you.
That part. And before we get off into it, man, shout out to these viewers, man. And shout out to the sponsors that we got on deck, man. Keeping the house going, man. We're going to get into that real quick. Man, everything brought to you design-wise by External Vision. Shout out to Treehouse Seasoning. You know what I mean? For holding it down, y'all need some of that top. You know what I mean? Low sodium.
I don't know. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a show if I didn't have technicals, man. What'd it do?
Hey, man, what's going on, brother, man? I see it. Then shout out to Invincible as well, man. Y'all want y'all, you know what I mean, top-notch event and party favors brought to the, you know what I mean, highest of qualities and happiness. Hit up Invincible for all your local entertainment. That's what they specialize. Excellence in entertainment. Let's be exact. All right, now that we done got that out the way, you know what I'm saying? We got college football, fellas. Where we at with this, man? We got the playoff brackets in here right now. Let's get to it, man.
This is new as of today, too.
This fresh out the press right here.
This is new as of noon today.
Okay. I like that. So got
with Alabama losing, things got jockeyed around a little bit. We still have Ohio State.
I'm trying to understand how a 2-loss Alabama is ahead of a 2-loss Notre Dame.
2-loss Alabama lost to number 7 Oklahoma, and Notre Dame lost to number 3 overall Texas A&M, and
that was our first loss right there.
Currently on the bubble Miami. You know, there's also a little SEC bias. So you look at
all the time.
But you look at Alabama, who beat number 4 Georgia, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even disclaim say that there's an SEC bias, because if you're looking at everything, the SEC is different than the rest. You know what I mean? Number 1 and number 2, Big Ten. Number 3 and number 4, SEC. Number 7, SEC. Number 8, SEC. Number 6, SEC. You know what I mean? Like,
bullshit, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what? How?
Because they only lose to each other. They only lose to each other.
I hate the SEC. The
crazy.
Big Ten is better. It should be Big Ten, Big Ten, Big Ten. At least 3 Big Ten teams. Last year,
I would have agreed with you.
IU.
This year, I cannot.
IU, Oregon, USC should be in there. Should be in there.
USC
should be in there.
It's an undefeated.
Think about number 16
teams right now. SC. Why SC?
Why are they ranked so low?
Right there, yeah. Why are they at the bottom?
They lost to Illinois. They lost
BYU?
to Illinois. No,
BYU.
They lost to IU. They beat Illinois. They lost to IU, and they lost to
Notre Dame.
The number 10 and the number 2 team.
BYU.
But they're not in there because of the SEC. But then you got motherfucking Alabama. Who else is SEC? SEC got so many teams in the motherfucker now. It don't make sense.
I think Georgia Tech, Ole Miss, Alabama.
No, Georgia Tech leads the ACC. That's why they're number 11. Right now, if you're looking at the SEC, you have number 3 A&M, number 4 Georgia, number 7 Oklahoma, number 8 Alabama, who just lost to number 7.
Don't belong.
You have number 6 Ole Miss, and those are your SEC. You got 5 SEC teams?
Okay, man. I'll keep Ole Miss, but Alabama, they got to go.
Ole Miss and A&M, they cool. Oklahoma is too, because they just beat Bama.
I can explain why
Alabama shouldn't even be in there at all, though.
Alabama lost week 1 to Florida State. And then
Florida State.
Which at the time, Florida State started off like 5-6-0 or something. Other than since then, let me see if they're back in the top 25 or not.
Man, Florida State got cooled down
the motherfuckers is boo boo.
Yeah, they went down. They started off like 3-0.
But at that point in time, Florida State was, it doesn't matter.
If Notre Dame is getting punished for Miami being down there, then motherfucking Alabama should be motherfucking punished for losing to a sorry ass Florida State team.
Well, also, if we're talking about this, Florida State is not currently ranked. They were at that point in time. I think that
Miami was number 1 at that time.
No, they weren't. Miami's never been number 1.
Number 2, Notre Dame lost to a number 1 or number 2 ranked motherfucking Miami. Look it up. At that point in time, Miami was number 2 or they was high.
They were very high. Top 5 for sure.
Who you say?
Miami. When Notre Dame lost to Miami, what was Miami ranked?
Miami was one of the top teams at that
time. I'm pretty sure Notre Dame was ranked ahead of Miami. I think Notre Dame was.
No, we were not. No, we were not.
Miami was ahead of. They was up there.
No, we were not.
Miami was like 5 or something.
No, they was top. They was above 5, bro. They were like the number 2, 3 team.
Notre Dame was number 9. Miami was number 14.
When they met?
Yes, week 1.
Miami jumped up to like 2 or 3, big dog.
Eventually, but they weren't there week 1.
They weren't there in the start?
Yeah, no, I just looked it up. You can look it up as well.
Miami was like, they jumped up to like 2 or 3. They was like
at one point in the season. At one point in the season,
they went undefeated for the beginning.
Two losses. They're not in the top there. Yeah, they're not there. When Notre Dame played Miami week 1, Notre Dame was 9, Miami was 14. Miami jumped into the top 5 after beating Notre Dame.
After beating Notre Dame, right.
Okay.
That's what that
Other than
was, yeah.
Ohio State beating Texas ass week 1, nobody else really played another ranked team. So,
yeah, at that time, yeah, because the ranked games didn't start having the teams. They had to start playing them until like week 3 or something like that, 3-4 type.
But if we're talking about this college football playoff, I can't say, like, as a Notre Dame fan, I don't want to play Oklahoma week 1. I like where we're at, sitting at number 10. I don't want to move up anymore. We don't have any other ranked opponents on the schedule. We can't move. I doubt, unless things shake up in front of us, that we're going to move up. You know what I mean? Because two of these 5 teams right here are going to have to play each other in the SEC championship game. Correct?
Yeah.
Does losing the SEC championship game, let's say A&M and Georgia play each other number 3 and 4, how does that affect your seeding if you're playing in the game, an extra game? Can that hurt you? I don't think it should.
Man, Georgia ain't worried about none of that. Georgia,
I'm sitting here looking at.
That's one team. I almost just gave my dark pick away, but
let me just go ahead and let me just speak facts real fast. I don't think Indiana has anybody left on their schedule. Indiana is probably going to stay number 2. A&M.
I think this is locked in at this point.
No, we got 2 games. We got 2 games left apiece plus the conference championship.
If IU beats Ohio State in the Big Ten, they'll be the number 1 seed.
Yes, but how do you think that Ohio State drops out of that top 4?
I don't know, but I know IU gets the number 1 seed.
The only thing that I think can affect this top 4 right here, if 1 plays 2 and 3 plays 4, is if so basically everybody in the SEC that is up here right now, those 5 teams, play nobody this next week. We're playing let me see, Texas A&M. Hold on real quick. Let me look this up. Is playing Samford. Georgia is playing Charlotte. Ole Miss. Florida, Ole Miss only has 1 game left. They play at Mississippi State, not ranked. Alabama, Eastern Illinois.
Everybody should have 1-2 games left.
Tell me which one of those teams loses. But what I do see here is Oklahoma. Oklahoma don't play anybody for the rest of the season, anyways. You do have, looking at this little matchup right here that could shake things up. Texas A&M does play Texas the last game of the season. Texas
ain't doing shit though.
Texas, it'd be a hell of a stretch for a 3-loss Texas.
They ain't doing nothing, dog.
No, like even if you beat A&M, you still have 3 losses. You're not.
They're not going to beat Texas A&M.
Georgia Tech,
right? But Texas A&M will have a loss,
right? That'll affect them.
But see, like, are you still?
The only way this shit is gonna move is gonna be these conference championships. We already know Georgia's gonna play Texas A&M?
Possibly, but hear me out on this. If A&M sitting at number 3, Notre Dame lost because they don't have a fucking kicker week 2, right? So Texas A&M. Notre Dame played Texas A&M to the wire. Let's say A&M loses to Texas the last game of the season and loses the SEC championship. How far do you drop them? They beat Notre Dame. They can't fall behind Notre Dame, right? I think
they can.
I don't think that there's much that could be shaken up right here, unless.
That's cool. I think it's gonna move. Just the way we already know the way the selection committee does. They do.
You got Georgia Tech. You know what I mean? The final week of the season. You have Texas and Texas A&M the final week of the season. But this week right here, let me click and see who Oregon's playing. I don't see shit that I think would actually really do a whole lot, unless we're counting the conference championship loss as that big of a thing.
So, like I was saying, the way this shit is gonna move, it's not gonna.
Tell me real quick. This week, Oregon, who's the 9 seed, plays first 4 out USC.
You
USC and
said Oregon
Oregon.
play who?
USC and Oregon this week could shake some shit up. The rest of it,
When
though,
that
as a Notre Dame fan like y'all are,
Yeah.
I'm cool sitting at 10. I'd much rather play IU or one of these other fools coming into this. I don't want to move into that 8-9 game where I have to play Bama or Oregon. I don't want to do that right now. It's not because I don't think Notre Dame can do it. It's that I like the road that they currently have. Sitting here looking at, let's say something happens to Oklahoma or the rest of the SEC moves, which would move Oklahoma out of there. Honestly, I would much rather see Notre Dame play Texas Tech and then IU or BYU or USC again, or who else we got right there? What is that? Utah? I'd rather fuck with that. If I don't want Notre Dame as a fan in the last 15 years of my life losing to Alabama and Ohio State to ever have to play them this season. This is not the season I want them. I want them in the next 2 to 3 years as a fan, where I think that team is moving forward towards something. You know what I mean? I don't want freshman CJ Carr in that situation.
He won't be a freshman then.
No, I'm saying like this year though. Like
I don't think he a freshman.
Well, he's a redshirt freshman.
Who, CJ Carr?
Yeah.
He's a transfer.
No, he's not. He's a redshirt freshman. He sat out last year.
CJ Carr transferred over there.
No, he didn't. CJ Carr is a redshirt freshman.
All right. So he didn't play nowhere in Michigan nowhere? Or
Nope.
is he just the
Nope.
son of a Michigan Knight?
He signed the Notre Dame. He rode the bench last year, and he won the starting job after the Blue Gold game this year when Steve Angeli transferred.
Man, I think we beat Oklahoma to play IU and go on to play Ohio State. That's my thing.
If I can speak freely, Ohio State right now, I don't think that they've shown who they are, and I think it's been intentional. Ohio State has done nothing to wow you. Ohio State has gone out and won games pretty handedly and have never been like with their back up against the wall. I don't think that's intentional.
That's why I said.
I don't think they want you to have a scouting report.
Who the fuck have they played?
Going into this
they ain't
playoff.
played nobody, right? They ain't ran into no adversity. So
they ain't played IU. They ain't played Oregon.
Or
you know what I mean? Did they play Iowa?
Nope.
Ohio State. Let's see. Hold
on. I don't think so.
Week one, they beat number 10 Texas. Since then,
Texas.
They have not.
That's it.
They have not played They have not played a ranked team since that.
Yeah, they ain't played nobody.
And who they play in the Big Ten? Did they play IU? No. Did they play Oregon? No. Did they play Iowa?
No.
No. Did they play USC?
Their Big Ten schedule. They played Washington, Minnesota, Illinois, Wisconsin.
Trash.
Penn State.
Illinois is maybe.
UCLA.
Trash.
This week, Rutgers.
Trash.
Next week,
trash.
Final week of the season, Michigan, who I think is trash as well.
Trash. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ohio State ain't played nobody, bro. They played a mediocre Texas team. We all know Texas is mediocre.
You're not, though.
Man, Texas black anyway.
They
played a mediocre ass Texas team, and then not only that, but they caught them early. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now they ran through the weakest schedule you could put up, the most cupcake schedule you could put up in the Big Ten. That's what they ran through. They didn't play IU. They didn't play Oregon.
Years in advance.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I mean, can I get mine off for a second? I'm just saying they played a schedule that was the weakest schedule in the Big Ten, regardless of who made the motherfucker or when it was made. The fact of the matter is 2025, 2026, they played the weakest schedule in the Big Ten that you could come up with. The cupcakeest Big Ten schedule you could come up with. No
I thought you were saying
IU,
the Big Ten
no
is good this
Oregon.
year, though.
When you look at the Big Ten right now, pull up the Big Ten and pull up the standings in the Big Ten and tell me that they play anybody in the top 5 of the Big Ten right now. No. The answer is no. They did not play any of the top 5 Big Ten teams. So, why are they ranked number 1? Why isn't IU ranked number 1 when IU beat Oregon, IU beat Iowa, IU beat Illinois, IU beat all of these same motherfuckers that's top 5 in the Big Ten? Help me understand why an undefeated IU is not number 1 when an undefeated Ohio State that had a cupcake schedule is number 1. Make it make sense to me.
Because
Why?
you're the champion until you're not. You got the benefit of the doubt until you lose.
No, you're not the champion. The team that played last year was the champion. This team is not the champions. That's not how it works. There is no champ this year. You're not like the NBA, like the NFL, the reigning champ coming into this. It makes no sense why Ohio State is number 1. That's when you get to be like, dog, this is some old bullshit. Help me understand how IU beat Iowa. They were before they lost to
Iowa
USC.
was not ranked when they played them. So, yeah, go ahead.
But what I'm saying is,
IU schedule, right? This season, IU beat Old Dominion, Kennesaw State.
Yeah, their first 3-4 games was weak, like everybody.
Indiana State.
In the Big Ten.
At the time, Illinois was number 9, who's no longer ranked. Iowa, who is not ranked. They beat at the time number 3 Oregon, who is currently in the playoffs.
Now wait a minute. Pause. Wait a minute. Pause for a second. Hold up for a fucking second before you keep going. When you say teams like Iowa, you got to remember Iowa is a Big Ten. That's a conference. That's a conference game, right? Whatever they call it. That's a conference game, right? Not only is it a conference game, but they went into Iowa. When you play in the Big Ten, one of the hardest places to play in the Big Ten is at Iowa. Look at how much Iowa lost by at home this year. Not by much. And that's playing a powerful offense like IU. They only lost by 5. They played a powerful offense like Oregon and only lost by like 3, 2, 1, some shit like that. So you got to remember when you say Iowa unranked, that has nothing to do with it. It's conference in Iowa. One of the hardest places to play at when you're a Big Ten team. And they was down that game, came back and won. 4th quarter drive.
Who was that? Iowa?
IU. I'm trying to understand. It makes no sense why IU's number 2 and not number 1. IU should be the number 1 ranked team in the nation right now. They beat Oregon, right?
Is Ohio State undefeated? They lost?
At the time, Oregon was ranked number 1. Yeah. I mean, number 2.
I just told you they weren't.
They were ranked number 2. They were ranked number 2. Go look at it. Oregon was ranked number 2 when IU beat them.
They were ranked number 3 at the time.
3. Who was number 2 then?
I don't know. Let's see. Week 1, 2. I don't know. I don't have this kind of fucking reach on my computer. Number 1 at the time was probably Ohio State.
We know that.
We know that. Reach. What you said?
But you're asking me like, hey,
what you doing? You taking shots at me over here?
I don't know that shit. I can tell you that IU.
But shit, the way your ass been talking, you know everything else, motherfucker. Shit, you been running off all these other motherfucking stats. Let me look this shit up. Look that shit up there. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck Ohio State is number 1. Make it make sense. Explain to me why Ohio State. If you feel like Ohio State should be ranked number 1.
What was the question? You said
I don't know. He's angry.
Look, I told you what the hell. Look, didn't I tell you before we came in here, dog?
Man, no, man. You know what? Fuck that. Y'all not finna go there with me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. What happened was I was trying to speak earlier, but your motherfucking ass just kept talking. You cut me off in the middle of me saying something about 2 or 3 times. And I was like, you know, it's cool. He ain't been on the show for a while, so I'm gonna just let him go. You know what I mean? But then when I steady try to get my points across and you start cutting me off again, that's when it's like, well, damn, dog, relax. Let me get my motherfucking point across. It's a show. Let us all talk a little bit. Fuck, nigga, that's all. I was irritated with that. Like, don't fucking cut me off while I'm trying to give my take, right? My take is I'm just trying to figure out, like, I was just trying to ask why Ohio State was number 1 and IU number 2. And you was making it seem like it was justified. So give me your justification on why Ohio State should be number 1 and not IU.
Well, I'm not somebody that votes on any of this, but you started off this whole thing by saying, man, all these SEC teams are overrated. Why aren't there more Big Ten teams in the top 25 or in the college football playoff? Because the Big Ten is not what you think it is. And then you even admitted, oh, Ohio State steamrolled them. They're in the Big Ten. They're dog shit. But look at this Big Ten schedule that IU played. They both have played damn near the same fucking competition. And when it comes down to it, if you want to look at, let's see what we can pull up real quick. IU, let's see like opponents here, okay? So similar opponents. IU beat Iowa at Iowa 20-15. Let's see if Ohio State played Iowa. Hold on, real quick. I'm not sure if they did or not.
They didn't.
We'll look at Iowa. Okay, let's
wait a minute. First of all, go to the Big Ten standings and see what the rankings is in the Big Ten standings.
Hold on,
and then see how many of the top teams that motherfucking Ohio State played in the Big Ten standings, and then see how many teams.
Okay, like opponents. Like opponents.
Not Ohio like State. Opponents, motherfucker, go to the Big Ten rankings.
Hold on,
go
man.
to the Big Ten rankings.
The schedules.
Indiana 8-0, Ohio State 7-0, USC 6-1, Oregon 6-1, Michigan 6-1, Iowa 4-3 in the Big Ten, Washington 4-3, Minnesota 4-3, Illinois 4-3, Nebraska 4-3, Northwestern 3-4, and it doesn't get any better. Penn State.
So when you go to the top teams, how many did Ohio State play compared to how many that IU played?
Well, let's see the top teams in the Big Ten. We have. Well, I want to do this top 10 in the Big Ten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We'll do the top 4, top 5. Okay, how many of the top 4, top 5?
Well, Ohio State's got 1 with Michigan. They have 2 with Washington.
But what rankings are they, man? What the top 5 was IU, Ohio State, USC, right?
Oregon, Michigan.
Iowa.
No, Michigan.
When is this in the beginning? Is what
now? How many of them teams that we just named did Ohio State play, and how many did IU play?
Well, Ohio State still plays Michigan, so they would have Michigan out of all that. IU out of all that would have Oregon out of those top 5 that you're talking about.
Who else?
That's it. Out of that top 5 that you're talking about.
You sure?
I'm dead sure. I'm dead serious.
The top 5 was who?
You said
Ohio State.
I'm looking at the fucking rankings.
IU.
In the beginning.
Who number 3?
God damn it. USC.
So, okay. Just checking.
And IU didn't beat USC. IU did beat Oregon. IU did not play Michigan.
So
and then who next? Iowa?
Michigan, like we just fucking discussed. What I'm saying is, out of that top 5, IU and Ohio State both undefeated. The other 3 teams behind that, USC and Oregon and Michigan, both teams played 1 of them.
So this how the season started with the top 5 ranked teams, college football. When it started the season, you had Ohio State at number 1, you had Indiana number 2, you had Bama number 4, you had Texas A&M number 3, and you had Georgia at number 5. That's how the season started off. So Indiana and Ohio State never even moved at all from the beginning of the season, as I'm seeing it right now. Georgia, they moved up one. Bama moved in. They moved down. I mean, they went to 8. They took Oregon spot. Oregon moved down. Oregon was number 8. So Oregon number 9, right? Uh, it's 3 of the top teams that's still in the same spot, and that's Texas A&M, Indiana, IU. Them 3 teams alone, they never switched spots the whole season. Texas A&M, Texas A&M, Ohio State, IU. Them the 3 teams that switch spots. Texas Tech is the one that got the number 5 spot from who I said was Georgia. Georgia ended up going up 1. They went to number 4. Texas Tech snuck in and got
Who
number
did Texas
5.
Tech beat?
Texas Tech. Who did they play to get
Not
in?
IU, we know that.
Texas Tech played AR Pine Bluff. That was their first game. I'm
No,
looking
you,
at their
yeah,
schedule.
Cap, I'm
Kent
sorry.
State.
Cap, what you're saying, you looked up the kind of the wrong thing.
No,
the preseason
I
rankings
wanted to just look up and say the teams that started off in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, no,
to
the
add on to
preseason
what y'all
rankings
was-
were
to add on to what y'all was saying though.
Yeah,
I
the
wasn't trying to
preseason
change the
rankings were
conversation.
number 1 Texas, number 2 Ohio State. Let's see what else we got here. Look around real quick. IU started off at number 19. Georgia started off at number. Penn State was originally number 3. Georgia number 4. Bama number 8. Oregon was
You
number
talking
7.
about this season?
Oregon was number 7 to start the season. A&M was
No, I
21
just
to start the
literally
season. A&M
I
was
just
21
told
to
you
start
all
the
the
season.
games that was played when the season started, they was all like that. That's how it was.
Yeah, no, that's just how they have it updated now. I found the actual rankings.
Well, I know they updated now. I'm just saying in general, 3 teams on this board right here hasn't switched positions and rankings since the beginning of the season, and that's Ohio State, IU,
Yeah, no, that's not accurate. Dude.
Texas A&M. Huh?
I'm telling you right now, what I'm looking at, when they played week 1, IU wasn't ranked number 3. They were ranked 19.
I said they was ranked number 2.
Yeah, no, Texas was 1, Ohio State was 2 to start the season.
No, dog, that ain't what it's saying on this thing.
Yeah. Okay, we'll agree to disagree. Let's move on.
I was just saying for the games, like when I look back on the games, that's what they got everybody ranked.
Yes, IU is not number 3 to start the season, is all I'm saying.
Because when I'm looking on here, they got Texas Tech ranked 6. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm looking at the game.
That's current.
schedule.
That's current, dude.
Oh, why they got 5 on here then? You said this was current. Then why they got Texas Tech at 5 on here then?
Hold on, man. I'll share my page.
So Oklahoma and BYU, that is who they beat. That's the name.
Who is that?
So
Texas
basically,
Tech?
so Texas Tech just up there because they leading their motherfucking conference, huh?
Right.
Because they in a weak ass, whack ass conference.
Cap, these were the ranked team. Oh, God damn it, that's not even week 1. Motherfucker.
So they leading the Big 12. That's why they ranked what they ranked. That's why they 5.
Yes. Major conference. That's the same reason. The only
so it
reason
has nothing to do with who they play because they ain't played no motherfucker.
No, it's the same reason. It's the same reason Georgia Tech is number 11 because they're one of the 4 at-large teams basically. You have SEC, ACC, Big 10, and Big 12 essentially.
Well, I mean that's why they went to this format so everybody's conference champion can get into the playoffs. So if you a conference champion, you get into the playoffs.
That was year 1. They switched it up now.
No, what I'm saying is like now all the conference champions can get in. Before all the conferences didn't get in. Conferences was getting left out. Now every conference can be represented in the playoffs.
It goes this year they actually switched it. Like I said, if you're looking at this, out of the Power Five conferences, you only have what is Texas Tech Big 12?
Yes,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
that's what
Pac-12
I
is
just said.
the Pac-12 is no longer a conference.
No.
Okay, well, yeah, then you have SEC, Big 10, Pac-12, Independent, Tulane, Georgia Tech is ACC, Notre Dame's independent.
And the Mountain. The Mountain, whatever. Mountain Conference, whatever that motherfucker is.
Mountain West? No, that's just yeah. They don't have it. You don't get an at-large bid.
Excuse me.
Never mind. Nothing on dog. You're not understanding what I'm saying, G.
Shoot. Man. All right, so we done spent a little hefty time on that, gentlemen. Front rows, ringsiders. We're gonna slide off into this NFL MVP talks and predictions. I mean, you know, we got we got the teams that's at the top of the who is at the top of the NFL right now as far as number one teams. I know we number three, right? We'd be number three. The Colts is number three. And let me take this down. Yeah, the Colts is number three. And I do know the Patriots is 9-2. And somebody else is 9-2.
I shared the screen. Just click on it. There you go. Right now, you got the Patriots at 9-2, the Bills at 7-3, Dolphins, Jets not in the playoffs. Steelers lead the division again, one game over the Ravens. You got the Colts at 8-2. You got the
Right. And the
Jacksonville
Broncos
at
is
6-4.
9-2. That's who it is.
Broncos 9-2, Chargers 7-4, Chiefs not currently in the playoffs.
Oh no, they gonna be not in the playoffs for sure because they got to play us, and we ain't letting that shit happen.
Currently NFC, you got the Eagles at 8-2. Everybody else in the NFC East, dog shit. NFC North, Bears 7-3, Packers 6-3-1, Lions 6-4, surprisingly. Bucks 6-4. Panthers have a better, kind of the same record as the Lions right now. Didn't see that coming. Rams 8-2, lead the NFC West. Seattle's 7-3, San Francisco 7-4.
Yeah, man. NFL is getting good right now. Like we were saying earlier, it's wide open, man. And
here is the current playoff picture if it were to start today.
I like it. We still got a chance to move up though. That's what's good. Beating the Chiefs is gonna solidify us. It's gonna lock us in right there. That'll lock us in, right? Or we have to play another game to lock it up.
We got conference games still.
Right.
I mean, you still got 6 weeks left.
I mean, you got division games still. That's why nobody is clinched. That's why
there's nobody locking up nothing right now.
That's why they don't have nobody clinched because you still have division games.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that being known, I still feel, super solid. You know what I'm saying? If it was to start today, because the Chargers ain't doing too much. Uh Only teams I feel Dub gave me and Pharaoh, excuse me, y'all. Like I call him, man, we call him Dub outside of the show. I'm just accustomed to that. But Pharaoh was having a conversation with me off the show the other day. We was chopping it up, and we had a chance to get in on the Rams a little bit too, and was like, dude, if they get hot, and it's like what they got over there in LA is crazy. You know what I mean? They got man Puka Nakua on one side, Devontae Adams for sure on the other side. they not dropping nothing. They got damn grip'ems is what they like to call them in the 101 world. You know what I'm saying? You got them grip'ems on your hand. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially when your guy can throw the pill. You got Matt Stafford over there. They line doing good. You know what I mean? They got a trusty defense. But yeah, they look like a threat for sure. New England, I don't know how the hell that's happening, but it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Uh Another
as
one
a
too
as
I'm
a
surprised
as
about
a
is Denver as
Patriot
well.
hater, just because they were so good for so long,
Hmm.
Buffalo, y'all fucked up over the last 5 years. You
Oh
had your
no.
chance to get in there and go fucking do something, and you let them go out and find a new quarterback, and you let them get a good defense again. And I don't know what Buffalo's doing, but my biggest takeaway so far this NFL season is that this is the first year in recent history where there's not one team, in my opinion, that I'm just like, oh shit, they're gonna run away with the whole damn thing. Every single team can bleed in week in and week out. Like we're sitting over here looking at the 1 seed Broncos. I've watched the Broncos fall on their face multiple times and just keep on pulling out win out of win out of their ass. The
Hmm.
Eagles, I don't even know what the fuck they're doing offensively. You sure as shit ain't throwing the ball to your fucking arguably best wide receiver core in football. You're doing enough not to lose. We're looking at these playoff matchups right now. Like if this were to go down today, at the end of this, I don't think Jacksonville ends up in there. Part of me still wants to think that the Chiefs just get their shit together and pull something off, but I wouldn't
That
mind
ain't happening.
watching. I wouldn't mind watching the Seahawks and the Bucks. That's a fun game. I think the Packers and the Bears is just bullshit. I want to see the Lions in there if I'm going to see any team out of that entire division. Rams and 49ers,
And
you
the
already see it.
Lions better get it together too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all these teams that like this is the first look at these AFC rankings. Do you see I see the Bills as a 5 seed. I don't see the Ravens in there currently. I don't see the Chiefs in there currently. I'm not saying they're not going to be in there at the end of the
Eagles is
season.
the only team in the I think who was in there last year
It
for the
was Eagles and
playoff
Chiefs
run?
last year.
The Eagles, 49ers is the only teams I see in here from last year that was in the playoff run for like the final four teams, I think. You know what I'm
No, the
saying?
Bill. I
When the
mean, no
Rams in
Bills,
there?
Bills, Rams, and Philly.
Okay, well, yeah, you know what I mean? But I don't see
I will.
nobody scarier than the Rams out of
I do want to
Philly
go
and San
ahead.
Francisco and them.
I do want to go ahead and give both y'all flowers though, as that horseshoe gang. I didn't think that anybody was going to be able to pull, in my opinion, the new Revis Island, the Richard Sherman, the corner in football away from the Jets. And I really don't even feel like you gave up too much for a lockdown corner in
Oh,
Sauce
he
Gardner.
didn't.
I think that week one, he doesn't know where he fits in with your defense right now, and that's all timing. That's working with people. Because I watched, what's his name? Not Kyle Pitts. Who's that wide receiver? Drake London just kind of push his ass down week one and walk away like strong arm him and walk away with that
Uh,
touchdown. But I'll tell you
man,
what, man, if you're
Sauce
the
still
Colts,
he still
if you're
locked
the
some shit up
Colts,
though.
if you're the Colts, you have the offense. Obviously, you have a decent line right now. You have 3 or 4 wide receivers that can get it done. You
Mm.
drafted a stud tight end. You're getting a good pass rush. What you needed was to improve your secondary. And I'll tell you what, fucking salute you for going out there and doing that, Miss Ursay.
Hey, no, she over there doing her big thing. You know what I'm saying? I see her over there. Another thing too. Prayers up for Tre'Davious Ward. You know what I mean? Him and his
Prayers up for
family.
Jadavius Ward. So Davis Ward,
Yeah,
whatever
going
family issues, whatever he's going through
most
mentally,
definitely.
you know, prayers up. You know,
Yeah,
hope everything works out. Hope everything came out okay. Uh, felt that real talk.
yeah. Man, because it's bigger than football. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that y'all love to do, but family is everything. So
As
yeah,
fans,
once again,
we see these guys as players on our fantasy team, or just a dude on our team. We don't look at them as regular people just like us. And from time to time, we need to remember that they are regular people just like us, and they have the same kind of problems that we run into. So I hope this young man and his family are good and get everything together.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I want to start with Farrell, bro, out the gate, man. What you think about the MVP talks, man, and who you think is the runner up from? I'm gonna say let's do three. Let's do top three. You know what I'm saying? If you got to go right now and you say 1 to 3 or 3 to 1, however you want to do it.
No, in no particular order. The front runners for me for MVPs got to be Drake May, um, Taylor, Jonathan Taylor, and I'm just telling you the truth. I think it's between them two. They're going to tell you Josh Allen.
Right, yeah.
When you look at the odds, so the odds say Matt Stafford right now is number one. When you look at the odds, Matt Stafford right now has the number one odds to win MVP. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Right? What's they? 8-2? Is that what that is? They 8-2? I mean, I can see why, because he got Puka Nacua and motherfucking, you know what
Adams
I mean?
over there.
I mean, I can see why, right? I can see why they say that, but do I feel like he's been the best player in the NFL right now? Do I feel like he's the person that's making that drive and making them go? Hell no. Drake May? Who the fuck is Drake May? Nigga,
Hey.
who the fuck is Drake May?
Hey, that boy putting in work.
This motherfucker is going to work every day, every week. I think this motherfucker finna get exposed. Every week,
and he just somehow get out of it and pull.
Every
pull
week,
something.
I think this motherfucker gonna get exposed.
Most
Are they
definitely.
gonna expose that motherfucker today? Are they gonna expose that motherfucker today? Oh, he going against the defense. They gonna get his ass. Touchdown.
Nope.
Touchdown. Game-winning drive touchdown. Like,
yeah.
So, and then JT, dog. What the fuck? You know I'm biased, first of all. So let's put that disclaimer out there. But second to none, I ain't got to be biased when you can go look at the highlight reels. The man got more points scored than kickers.
That part.
The man has more points scored than anybody in NFL
Especially
history at this point in time in the season.
Especially clutch.
He is on a record-breaking pace. He is already broken 1,000 yards.
That's Saquon did that, and he had to do that the whole season. It took him the season to do that, so I commend that, man. You can't whip that with a stick.
I mean, and then I got to be honest with you, man. This is why I say JT is the MVP. Just like Notre Dame, there's been games where they got to get something going, man. What the? Oh, shit. Oh, mother. Touchdown.
Get the going.
Touchdown, JT. You know what I mean? It never fails. It never fails. And then to have somebody like Daniel Jones to be able to maintain enough passes to keep the defense honest. The defense got to play both sides. So now the hole's open and he do his thing. It ain't like Emmitt Smith where he just pound, run the ball 17,000 times a game. You give this man the ball, he gonna make something happen.
He make plays. That's out the gate.
So he's on a record-setting pace. The man's on a record-setting pace. If he's setting records, you got to give him the MVP. They setting records, they winning, and
MVP.
He's one of the main reasons why they winning. MVP, that man. But that's me. Those are I only got two. I don't think anybody else. I mean, Matt Stafford, I told you my take on Matt Stafford, so.
I like that take. What you got, Ace?
Honestly, I like where Dub was going with this. Jonathan Taylor is having a fucking career year. One thing personally as a fan that I am tired of is this MVP award only going to quarterbacks? Why is it that nobody else? Sorry, just going back in the annals of history real fast. We're looking at, let's see. Can either one of you name the last non-quarterback to win the MVP award? I don't need a year. I just guess a player.
I almost want to say Marshall Faulk.
There's been somebody since Marshall Faulk.
There's been somebody since him?
Yes, there's actually been a couple.
Oh shit.
I can tell you that there hasn't been a non-quarterback since 2012, if that helps.
Oh,
Damn.
fuck. No, that just, oh, man, my guess just went out the window. Oh.
You want me to tell y'all?
Give me wait. I need a guess.
Oh,
I need
yeah,
to.
well,
I gotta
Okay,
take
go
a
ahead
shot.
and take a guess. I got the
I
list
gotta
up
take
right
a
now.
shot.
Who
Ray
was
Lewis.
running the ball in 2012?
No,
Ray Lewis.
This entire list I'm looking at goes back to 1957, and I'm not sure I saw a defensive player on
Did
there.
Did Ed Reed win MVP?
No, sir.
No.
Did Ray Lewis win MVP?
No, sir.
You said the last non-quarterback
Non-quarterback.
Was it a defensive player?
No.
Oh fuck, I'm out.
Okay,
Let's just
hold
say,
on. So
Dub,
so
Dub,
offense,
to give
right?
you a hint. Fuck them kids, whoop their ass.
Adrian Peterson?
Thank you.
What?
2012, Adrian Peterson is the last non-quarterback to win the MVP award.
That's crazy.
Before
Hey,
2012,
what's crazy is how I caught that
Hey, it's crazy how you said
motherfucking.
that,
Oh, shit, I
What is
caught
wrong
that
with
motherfucker.
What is wrong with
before
that,
2012,
He said, "Hey, Doug, fuck them kids." Hey, look.
before
That's the key.
2012,
I know everybody that say fuck them kids. That's my motto. If you got a shoe deal with me, you got the fuck them kids shoe deal. And I can tell you the athletes, I know the athletes that we signed, and he's definitely signed to fuck them kids.
But before 2012, you had back-to-back in 2005 and 2006, Sean Alexander for the Seahawks and LT for the Chargers. But you want to go back even farther than that. Quarterback. Marshall Faulk won one in 2000.
Like, I knew I was on track though. Like
Barry
I'm
Sanders,
like, it ain't
97.
too many, dog.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith. You know
Barry
what I'm
Sanders
saying?
in 97. Terrell Davis in 98.
That's when they won
Emmitt Smith
Elway
in
won.
93.
You just let me know to put $50 right now on JT.
Back in 86, LT.
That's comedy, dude.
Back in 1986, the year I was born, LT did win as a defensive player. That's the last defensive player to win the MVP. LT in 1986.
Man, that's funny as hell.
So when you're talking to me about
Crazy for
this,
that,
and I've seen so many other offensive players, wide receivers and running backs break record after record after record,
yeah,
and it still just go to a quarterback people like they're just a quarterback on a good team. That just pisses me off as a fan of the NFL. Why don't you just have the best quarterback award and then everything else? Why do you need MVP if it only goes to quarterbacks? You know what I mean?
So, man,
well,
that's
I mean,
a hell of
that's
a take. That's a hell of a take.
that's
Why
a hell
don't
of
they
a fucking
have
take.
a best quarterback award and then a MVP?
The MVP
and that
award.
goes to
The
everybody.
MVP
So
goes
that
to
way,
literally every other position. Because if
Yeah.
the MVP is literally the best quarterback every year, why not just make
Right.
the best quarterback award that valuable? You know what I mean?
Because the
and then the
MVP is the
MVP
most
can go to
valuable player.
defense,
It ain't the most
offense, it can
valuable
go to
player.
the
Literally
real.
anybody
Yeah.
else, dog. Like, I think that's some bullshit that we're going
Hell yeah.
back through history. It's almost always a fucking quarterback. And if we're sitting here looking at, don't tell me that Jonathan Taylor doesn't deserve this award. Don't
Right.
tell me that a couple years ago, Jamar Chase or Saquon Barkley didn't deserve that last year. Don't tell me a couple years back Cooper Kupp didn't deserve that. I'm tired of it just being a fucking quarterback award.
Man, when Cooper Cup got the triple crown, they
Yeah,
definitely
so
should
we're
have
sitting here
MVP
looking
That
at
should have been Cooper's Cup
That's MVP
MVP.
material
I'll
right
agree.
there, dog.
I
we're
agree
sitting,
on that
we're
one.
sitting here looking at the odds-on favorites to win it. Right now it's Stafford. Stafford is playing out of his mind, and he had Demerol shots.
That's
throughout
because
his
he
back.
finally got them weapons again, dog. That's all it takes.
Stafford playing out of his mind. Drake May, they got number 2. Josh Allen, they got number 3. They got JT
They got
way
Josh
back at
Allen
4.
over JT.
I told you,
That's
dog.
some bullshit.
They got JT back at 4. And then after that, 6 quarterback, 7 quarterback, 8 quarterback, 9
Bro,
quarterback.
I will put
10, 9 quarterback. 10
Look.
all the way. The next offensive or any player that's not a quarterback is Jackson Smith and Jigba, who has a fuckload of catches and is doing great for fantasy football. But at number,
it's
at
the,
number
he
15,
it's the team.
you're almost already telling me this award is going to go to a quarterback.
Dude.
And
And
Lamar
that's
was
bullshit
injured.
because
Probably ain't going to him.
JT having the most craziest season out of all them cats.
Well, hear me out on this.
Even if Drake May is playing out his mind, even if Bo Nix playing out, they leaving Bo Nix out because he over there in Denver balling. You know what I'm saying? They know they 9-2 right now. Matt Stafford,
They got Daniel Jones at
because
11.
he got them guys over there. You feel me? Like
we got Baker at 9, Sam Darnold tied at 9.
If Matt
Lamar
Stafford
at 8.
didn't have Devontae
Lamar
Adams
has played
over there, they would not be
7
doing
fucking games this year. You got Hurts, who hands the ball off and hasn't done shit all year on arguably the worst offense.
Man, they on the if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Move,
they got him at
it
6,
ain't broke.
motherfucker. Like, what are we doing?
They defense whooping the shit out of motherfuckers, bro. You see what they just did over there to them dudes?
But you got to remember, you got to remember,
you got
those
Mahomes with a
rankings-
500 record at 5.
those rankings are for this right here. You know what I'm saying? Those rankings are for us to do this right here. When in reality is we need to be smart and do like me and take your $50 and put it on JT right now because he's down here. By the end of the season, if they keep winning, he gonna jump up here, and them odds ain't gonna be 733 no more. They was 1333, and I should have jumped in then. Now they got
JT at plus. They got JT at plus 650, depending on what you're looking at right now.
It done went up from 733 to 650.
But see, my thing is that every quarterback you're naming right now that's ahead of him in the rankings, even anybody that's behind him. Fuck, you got Pat Mahomes at 5 and he's got a 500 record? You tell me that a quarterback with a 500 record, not even in the playoffs currently, is number 5 to win the MVP?
That let you know that it's some bullshit.
Missed 4 fucking games.
It's bullshit right now, bro.
Jalen Hurts for the first time
in 4 years for over
300 yards.
It's all for the odds.
It's
all for the odds. It's all for the odds.
It's stacked against everybody else. Make the best quarterback award and do whatever the fuck you want to. Let MVP go to everybody else, man.
I'm definitely with that though. I like that make the best quarterback award. That's
who I want to win.
Make the best quarterback.
Jonathan Taylor deserves that. And in spite of what everything else I said, there have been multiple other people in previous years that deserve that more than a quarterback having an average year on a playoff team.
Yeah, I think JT I'm going with JT, man. But if whoever wins, so be it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I feel like my guy at the top of the list right now, man.
Stafford, you're having a great year.
So we all agree. We all agree that JT is the best player in the league right now.
Yes.
Yes.
It's most valuable player. You remove
Jonathan
Taylor from the Colts. What are the Colts?
It should be a most valuable fucking quarterback. It should be.
Yeah. You remove Jonathan Taylor from the Colts. What are the Colts?
Nothing.
Pat Mahomes is barely behind him. Is 5-5 every game that he's fucking played.
We struggling
if
we don't got JT
playoffs right now without Lamar Jackson, but they're
not okay.
They ain't doing shit with them. So what does it matter?
The Colts are not. They are not a 8-2 team without Jonathan Taylor,
which proves his value.
Are they out of the playoffs? No, I think they got enough.
Did the
with
Colts
the
make
running.
the playoffs last year?
Just about,
They
yeah.
were just out.
We was in the wild card. We
They
played
were
the
just
wild
out.
card.
Just
But
out.
last year, Jonathan Taylor was banged up most of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got him back in the middle of the
And now
season anyway
look at
because
what
of
the
all that
Colts are
contract shit.
with Jonathan Taylor. To me,
Right.
that proves all the point we need in the world right there.
So
That go to say the
thank
same
you
thing
for
about
proving
the
my
Eagles,
point.
too.
The whole thing I was getting to
That say the
was
same thing about the Eagles.
that lets you know right there he's the MVP. If you remove him,
Right. I feel like that's the same way about the Eagles, dog. If the Eagles didn't have Saquon, they wouldn't be in there this year. Because AJ Brown
Saquon
ain't
Barkley
playing
ain't
no
doing
top
shit.
tier. That's what I'm saying. They defense all right, but they ain't none of their receivers playing top tier receiver ball because they not playing that kind of game right now. You
But
feel me?
Saquon's not playing top 15 fantasy
Exactly.
running back ball
They
either.
get the
So
best. The
he's
best
not
of
playing
him.
top 15 running back ball either, though.
The
no,
best of him. The best of him. They got him with that Super Bowl, dog. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna take nothing for them to get knocked down. Before my fault, y'all. Before we get out of here and head over to this predictions on this Haney, Norman, Benavidez card. I want to show these quick knockouts real quick before I get out of here. We got a few of them. They real fast too, y'all.
Ooh, I got a nice take. I got a nice take on that Haney.
Except for that Haney.
Haney
And
Norman Jr.
we're gonna get on that why Tank is fighting JP too a little bit too. I want to get to this. I want to show
we
these
know
first.
why. We know why.
I think this one is that Carlos Paredes.
I got them all queued up, man.
Laying up. You got him in there already or something?
I got them in the group chat.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm pulling them from.
Yeah, the top one is Bo Nickel, then we got Carlos Prates, then we got
Prates right here first.
Down, man.
Oh, lead elbow.
Oh!
who the fuck is the sick, Leon Edwards?
Right at the gun. Indeed.
Down, man.
One more time for the one
Oh,
time.
lead elbow.
With a whole
Shout out to
spinning.
the fighting nerds, Carlos Prates.
And then my boy Bo
That was
Nickel.
clean.
You need to see Bo Nickel. I told Cap as soon as it happened. Cap wasn't watching the fights. I said, Bo Nickel just sent this boy to the Shadow Realm. Bo Nickel, known
Out
as
of
a
there.
wrestler, not a striker, delivered one of the smoothest head kicks I've seen in a long time. And this motherfucker was out cold for 3-4 minutes. And like there were like people in the crowd praying for this dude.
From the moment he takes that head kick, he is gone. No follow-up needs to look.
I honestly would be remiss.
That sucks. I got lag.
If you
I
didn't
had
show
lag. I couldn't see it.
nothing but respect if you can show real fast.
Yeah, it was
too.
lagging over here.
Benoit Saint Denis got knocked down other than knockout Benil Darush in 16 seconds.
Oh yeah, he
at the
put
start of the
Darush
fight.
all the way to bed.
Benil Darush got knocked out so hard, he woke up and said, "What the fuck happened?" And like 10 different people told him, and then he went to somebody else that he hadn't talked to and looked at them. And he goes, "No, what happened?" And they were like, "You got knocked the fuck out." And he's like, "I still don't believe this," and just kept on asking everybody that he saw what happened until 20 motherfuckers told him, "Yeah, you got fucked up, bro." So yeah, this is actually the beginning of the fight, Dub. 16 seconds was the entire fight.
You can see that?
Yes.
You give?
I see it. Yeah.
He over there. What happened?
You look like lawn.
You got a weak ass chin. That's what happened. That glass chin of yours broke, motherfucker. That's what happened.
You got folded up like a
broke
chair.
Your glass chin.
That's what happened. Yeah.
That motherfucker barely got touched and he folded, man. That motherfucker chin. That's the weakest chin I ever seen on a UFC fighter.
Then he dropped down and got
folded up like
on.
a chair at a cookout. That's what happened.
He dropped down and got
blew
his
on
eagle
him. That motherfucker. Oh, it was over. He barely touched him.
Yeah, he hit him.
Good night. Weak
That's all
ass
it
chin
takes.
ass. Glass Joe ass.
Last joke.
Glass Joe.
All right, y'all. We got about a couple more minutes in here, man. Haney, Norman coming up. And we got, Ace want to ask us, what do we think about
Okay,
why it
I
takes
mean, you want
is
to just
fighting
hop
or
into that, or
not
you want to talk
fighting?
about Haney first?
Well, I mean, Haney, I'm going with Brian Norman, dog. That's where my money's sliding to, dog. I'm going with Brian Norman, knockout, about eighth round, ninth round. I'm going Brian Norman, straight like that. I ain't holding no punches.
Pharaoh, what say you about it? He looks like he's really about to drop some wisdom on you.
So, Brian Norman definitely has an opportunity to catch this man and drop him, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, Devin Haney is the more experienced fighter, right? And as much as I don't like Devin Haney, I spit hate on the man, and I do it and don't care about it. The fact of the reality is this is not the Devin Haney we gonna see the last fight. I think that Haney last fight was to make sure that he was able to get himself back from fucking around and taking a fight that he shouldn't have took.
Was that the Times Square fight?
Yeah, with Ryan Garcia. That was a fight that should have never happened for Devin Haney. He should have never took that fight. His dad do a pretty good job at handpicking fights for him that he know work for his style, right? Everybody that his dad picked for him works with his style, the way that he fights, right? And one thing about it is he's methodical, right? One thing we know is he's a hell of a counter puncher, right? One thing we know is he gonna counter puncher. He's got good movement. And one thing about Brian Norman is his feet don't move. And another thing about Brian Norman is he's very good technical. He's a hell of a technical fighter. But you're going up against one of these motherfuckers that's got some experience, right? And Devin Haney got the experience. And one thing about Devin Haney is when he know he has you, he pick you apart. He'll box your motherfucking ass. We all know he's one of the best boxers. When it comes to boxing, he's one of the best boxers. That's why they put him up there with Shakur Stevenson's and Tank Davis's. And that's why they put his ass up there. It's because he's a hell of a boxer, right? He finna box this boy head, right? And if Brian Norman don't find a way to get that good, clean shot, now, can he catch him? Yes. If he catches him, it's curtains. I'm going to be honest with you. If he catch him with that motherfucking right hook, if Brian Norman is able to get in there and open him up, he going to sleep. Devin Haney not getting up. He's not getting up. If he get caught with one of these motherfucking Brian Norman Juniors, he's not getting up.
It's ugly out there.
But I don't think Brian Norman Jr. is going to be able to. It's possible. It's the fighting game. My money is going on Devin Haney to win by decision, right? Devin Haney going to stretch the fight out. He not going to put himself in there to get caught like that. This is not a fighter like Ryan Garcia. He's not a Ryan Garcia fighter. He's not that aggressive, come forward, but he's a better finisher. So if he get motherfucking Devin Haney in trouble, it's over. Like, he a way better finisher than
I think we overlooking Brian Norman too a little bit.
Than Ryan Garcia. Like, he's a way better finisher than Ryan Garcia. Once he gets you, if he get on it's over. It's curtains. You going to sleep, buddy.
Yeah, you gonna get hurt.
If you let this man catch you like Ryan Garcia, you're finished, buddy. You're
gonna
done.
Get hurt.
However, I don't think Devin Haney's gonna go in there and allow this man to get him like that. Like, I've seen Devin Haney with Cambosos. We've seen him with Triple G. Golovkin, was that who he fought? Was it Golovkin?
He just beat Ramirez in that Times Square card.
That ain't even the same fighter. That fight there was a smart fight. That was we joke about him running and shit, but
Yeah.
that was a get yourself back in there, and he dictated that fight. At the same time, he dictated that fight. So that was that's what he needed, was to get back in there and have that fight. Now, like I said, his dad's smart, man. His dad's smart. But he's smart. I think it's gonna be Devin Haney by decision.
Well, y'all heard what I said. I ain't gonna step back on that. I think Brian Norman getting looked over.
That's what my money is.
So
my money at Devin Haney by decision.
So all right, last but not least.
Well, I mean, hold on real quick. I just want to throw this out there. What I'm looking at, and I see Haney beat Prograis and Loma before that Garcia
Loma.
fight.
That's what I was thinking about. Not Triple G, but Loma.
Loma.
Yeah. Loma.
Haney ain't no punk. You know what I mean?
I think Loma won that fight though.
I like Dub. I like your decision call on that. Are you going UD?
I'm going UD.
Okay. I like that. I will ride that coattail and go with that.
I can dig it. Last but not least, man, I just want us to, speak on this JP decision to fight AJ and Tank backing out, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna go ahead and jump it off since I'm one of the last ones that gotta get up. You can do something. I want to say that AJ is a perfect pick. Why is he a perfect pick? Because just exactly what weight class Jake Paul is trying to fight in, that's exactly where AJ is at. You know what I'm saying? And AJ, the type, not gonna come. He not gonna come in there and sugarcoat either. This is what's crazy. Like, people can say what they want to say about AJ, but he's not coming in there to fucking play with him. You know what I mean? Just as well as Tank was coming in there to expose something. That's exactly what AJ about to come doing. And the most crazy thing about AJ is he don't even be talking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't the type to be doing no presser either. Y'all, they don't even understand this. You know what I mean? Like, he got a history of not saying too much and bopping motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying? Before he was getting bopped up, he was doing the bopping. You know what I'm saying? And like, AJ one of them ones, dog. As y'all see, they was trying to make Andre Ward come back, and Andre Ward was saying he would have to get a fighter like a AJ or somebody of that caliber to come back and make him really want to do something, because them the type of fighters you want to show great on. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, you was better off picking Tank to fight and fucking think you had an advantage, because now I'm about to tell you, AJ ain't the one either. You know what I'm saying? AJ ain't the one either. So overall, hey, even if it looked like a money grab, overall, Tank knew what was going on from the gate. Plus his trainer over there training with him and trying to show him the ropes. Like, ain't nobody got time to play with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? He told him straight in the press conference, hey, you over there with a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? You done left the Hall of Fame to go to YouTube. That's stupid. Now you gonna pay for it. You know what I'm saying? And you about to pay for it, letting Anthony Joshua sign that contract, fighting Jake Paul. I hope you train. I hope you know what to do with him. I hope you know how to train him for him. That's all I'm gonna tell you with that. That's what I got, dog.
If I may, before Dub goes here, I just want to throw out. I'm looking at Anthony Joshua, who's fought Usyk multiple times, Francis Ngannou, many people before that, Dubois. Dubois is a bad motherfucker.
Headbusters.
Usyk used to be a bad motherfucker. If Jake Paul is fighting Anthony Joshua, and I completely agree with it, there's a reason that Jake Paul is not fighting Tank at this point in time, because Tank said, "Fuck your wire transfer. I got pride." And I'm
Oh
already
yeah,
telling
fuck
you
all
in
that.
this early press conference that if I get wind of any of this wanting to be scripted, or the judges are in your pocket, or Netflix wants to do it this way, and we're gonna make you look good and make me look like a piece of shit, I ain't fucking doing it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason. The reason Tank is not fighting is because I know I love to fuck with King James down here. Jake Paul is not a real fucking boxer. Jake Paul is a sideshow circus attraction.
Now
And
he
everybody
is.
who fights Jake Paul gets a big payday, right? I know,
Oh,
James.
he a
I do
boxer
this.
now.
I used to do it intentionally just to fuck with you. Everybody is about that sideshow. Jake Paul, Tank would have worked you like a part-time job. You're lucky you're not fighting Tank. The only reason that I think that you signed on Joshua is because either one of two things. Joshua is basically like, well, this doesn't hurt my record professionally, and I get a big payday, and what else do I got going on? Or Anthony Joshua, realistically, would wreck your punk ass in the third round. You would be dead on the fucking mat. And honestly, I will watch it regardless of who you fight because I want to see you die in that fucking boxing ring, Jake Paul, because you're a fucking punk. But I'm telling you right now, Tank bowed out of this fight not because he wasn't ready for it, not because he wasn't scared, because Tank has fucking morals and he don't want to look like a punk for a fucking payday. Well, Anthony Joshua look like a punk for a payday is what this will come down to, because if it ends by anything other than Joshua by murder, then I'm not buying the fact that this is a real sanctioned heavyweight fight or any of that other bullshit. That's how I want to leave it. James,
Yep.
that's my opinion. I would like to hear what you have to say about this. If it ain't Joshua by murder, then don't tell me that this shit ain't been rigged the entire fucking time, because we all know that it is. But the thing is like professional wrestling, the outcomes are predetermined, but I still love watching it. I know Cap still loves watching it. James, from time to time, I know you still love watching it. Do you think that Netflix is not going to pay this dude enough money to make it a split decision, or at least hold Jake Paul up so that he doesn't die? Because you went from fighting the dude that walks around at like 150,
They bet not.
like a fucking heavyweight.
You
There's a
why?
whole fucking 50, 60, 70-pound weight gap there now. And you're fighting somebody that, even if Anthony Joshua was on crack, right? I can't even explain it. It don't matter. If Anthony Joshua does not murder Jake Paul, the whole thing's fucking rigged. There's a reason Tank left. It's because the whole thing's fucking rigged. I'll go
look,
ahead.
and another
Click
reason.
off this, and James, that's all you. I want to hear you.
And another reason too, before bro, you hop in real quick before we get off here.
I know he's ready to fuck this whole thing up right here. I see that look on his face.
Jake Paul wanted to motherfucker be a boxer. Now they done put his ass in the rankings. Now what? Now what you gonna do? Go ahead, bro.
Get him.
First of all, Jake Paul finna feel some fucking pain, and I can't wait. Right? Just get that off my chest. He getting ready to feel the pain. Right?
The real shit.
Second, Gervonta Tank Davis did not happen for the exact reason that you said. He was not going for the nonsense. And when they got in there and he got to sparring with Shakur Stevenson and them, and he seen how fast that these motherfuckers was getting around his big ass, socking his big ass, rocking his big ass, he was like, wait a minute. And Tank hit like and go, yeah. Yes.
Sorry, not to interrupt
Yes.
real quick. Did you see all the other people that Shakur brought into the fucking Jake Paul's training camp? And he's like,
Yeah.
easy payday. Hop in here real quick. All you got to do is spar him. Easy fucking payday just to come train with this motherfucker.
One of Tank's people was over there. That's what I'm saying. One of his trainers from his team left him and went over there to try to help him.
Well, no, it was a guy that used
to train.
It was a guy that used to work with Tank, not the guy that was back, but old though. They made it more than what it was. They tried to make it like it wasn't.
Still though,
it wasn't like he was like on the squad. You know what I'm saying?
Tank
He
set that
wasn't
shit
a
out.
recent person on. You know, But the thing is this, right? Once that happened, and he found out that Tank ain't going, that Tank was serious, that Tank was for real, that's when it was like, nah. So now you go and you move on and you go, why you go to Anthony Joshua? Because the British fighters, that's what they bought. He a British fighter. Why not, bro? You know what I'm saying? Then you set it at 245. The last time this nigga Joshua fought at 245 was against Usyk. And you just said how long ago that was? You just said how long ago
That
he
was
fought
recent as
Usyk.
hell.
So this man has to be fit, in shape. He got it. The last time he fought Dubois, he was 254.
Right.
So Jake Paul thinking he finna get a dehydrated Anthony Joshua and be able to, lean some weight on him. Because think about it. Fighting Tank, he wouldn't have been able to lean, right? And what do when a smaller guy gets inside and starts hitting you, right?
You put your
wrap
weight
him
on
up.
him. You put your weight on
You
him.
wrap him up. You put your weight on him. When he's a smaller guy and you can't catch this motherfucker, right? How you gonna lean on him? You can't. So let's keep it in the heavyweight. Let's keep it around there. But let's get somebody, a British fighter, because American ain't going, right?
Yeah,
American ain't going. He gonna fuck your ass up, right? So go get a British fighter that's down for that type of shit. Not only that, but look who he fucking with. Eddie Hearn.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
All I'm saying is
Eddie Hearn gonna tell you.
Real quick.
Eddie Hearn gonna tell you, go get your bread.
You picked a guy that fought Klitschko, Parker, Ruiz twice, Usyk twice.
It looked good. It looked good.
Like,
it looks good. It looks great.
If you go out, if you're Anthony Joshua, what's more important to you right now? That payday or your legacy? Because I'm telling you what, Tank
we
chose
finna
his
find
legacy.
out, ain't we?
Tank chose that
We finna
legacy.
find out.
We're gonna find out.
Now this is it. Like you said, if we don't see anything but a demolishing, we should see a motherfucking ass whooping. If we don't, this motherfucker fought Ruiz. This motherfucker fought Usyk. This motherfucker fought Dubois. This motherfucker fought everybody but the motherfucker we wanted to see him fight. Everybody but the nigga we wanted to see him fight.
He knocked down Francis
I
Ngannou.
still want to see them niggas fight.
He beat Francis Ngannou, who's a stone cold killer, and knocked him down twice in round two. Once in round one, twice in round two. And like I said, we can't even sit here and act like Joseph Parker's a fucking
We better see this motherfucker put this man to sleep.
That's it.
If he don't put him to sleep, we know we right about the break.
If he doesn't, then we know, right? Not like we already didn't know.
I mean, of course we know because he needs some money, but at the same
time,
my
thing is, what else do we know? What else?
He ain't been fighting. Let's see, it's cool, get that money, but overall beat his ass too.
Is there anything else on that card that's worthwhile? Do we know that?
I ain't worried about nothing else but that.
Okay.
I ain't worried about nothing else but that. But I got to get up out of here, fellas. Time to go get some peoples. Once again, man, it's a beautiful show, man. It is that time.
We've been on here for a minute. It's been a while. Good to get back with you, Ace.
Already,
you know what I'm saying? It was good to have all three of us back together.
Yes, sir.
You know, Throw the Towel Sports Podcast. Y'all know what it is, baby.
Man, protect yourself at all times. And please
don't be a dick.
Come on now.
I missed that. Please don't have us throw the towel in on your way.
Jake Paul, you punk motherfuckers coming.
I was TV trained with under Al Snow, Doug Basham, Mason Maria, Josh Ashcraft, Southern Discomfort. Like I got to learn from some of these